Manhunt. Right now, GBI agents are searching for two Texas fugitives accused of shooting a North Georgia deputy. The GBI tells us Dalton Powder shot at a Whitfield County Sheriff's deputy early this morning. The deputy's bulletproof vest saved his life. The shooting happened after deputies pulled Potter over in a stolen vehicle. Agents are also looking for Jonathan Hosmer. He was last seen here on this home surveillance right near the scene. The fugitives got away through the woods. Beaten and bruised. Talk about a wild ride. Atlanta police want to find a Lyft driver accused of sending his passenger to the hospital. Bill Pavlov says his driver started beating him up while on the way to the airport yesterday afternoon. His face is too bloodied and bruised to even show it to you tonight. Pavlov can barely talk. He has a broken jaw and 2 skull fractures. Atlanta police are now looking for the driver known as Roy. Lyft says it has removed the driver from its app. Transformer explosion. Fire crews battled a fire at a Georgia power plant in Smyrna overnight. The company believes an equipment failure sparked the fire. People from miles around reported hearing explosions just before midnight, and the smoke could be seen billowing from the plant. Thankfully, no one was hurt. Gender reveal disaster. A couple wanted to see blue or pink, but instead an entire community is seeing red hot flames and thick black smoke. California officials say a gender reveal gone wrong sparked this fire east of Los Angeles. The fire started Saturday morning inside a dry park. It has now grown more than 11 square miles, forcing families to evacuate. The couple could be charged.